Hey, what's good? Welcome to this week's episode of Sister Code. I'm Arielle from the new 107.3 The Beat.
And I'm Ajia. How are you guys? Well, y'all can't answer that. Dang it.
It'd be like that.
It'd be like that.
It was more like a rhetorical
it's an introduction. Like, hi. I hope you guys are well out there.
Yes. Well, speaking of that, how are you today?
Girl, I'm crazy today.
Okay. Talk.
Okay, so I've been... All right.
Uh-huh.
You go from a really full plate to a half full plate.
Uh-huh.
But you have things that need to be done to fill your plate back up.
Uh-huh.
And you just can't seem to do the work.
Oh.
I feel stuck, okay? I have a lot of... okay, so I have these new products coming out for my business. And I got everything just like I imagined. And I haven't moved because I wanted to be perfect. And
I think a lot of times that is our hold up. It's like, instead of waiting for everything to be perfect, start moving. And you can perfect it along the way.
You can't be afraid to fuck up. Just say like that.
Right. Because when you do fuck up, that's when you get your greatest lessons.
Yep.
You know, that's the glow up is in the fuck up.
The glow up is definitely in the fuck up. Yo, that's crazy because I learned to do my eyebrows because I kept fucking them up. So I learned to fill them in.
You taught me to do my eyebrows because I kept fucking them up. And that's like right there.
That's the word. Okay.
Yeah.
How are you?
But see, I'm on the opposite end of that spectrum. Like I have a plate that is so full.
Oh yeah, your cup surely
runneth over. Okay. And it's so funny because like when you called me yesterday, I was in the middle of crisis. And what I don't often share with people is like the depression battle. So it was like I was so like, and it just hit me out of the blue Monday for no fucking reason whatsoever.
It was
Monday. Was so sad. Girl, we were off work for Martin Luther King.
Real.
No.
Damn.
Yeah. It was MLK. I was off work. I tried. Okay, but it hit me out of nowhere. It was like a gut punch. Like I was sad, but I was just like, still going through the motions, getting shit done.
Ignoring how you feel because shit has to get done anyway.
I mean, slow forward motion always. Right. Well, then you hit me up at Target on a Tuesday. Bitch, why am I in Target crying like a goddamn...
I'm sorry. I didn't know she was going to tell you everything. Shit, yeah.
No, I did. But
I felt my sis, we communicate through text a lot.
Yeah.
We honestly don't really talk to each other, hear each other's voice until we're here in front of each other or something's wrong. Okay, prior to Sister Code, we talked every week. Yeah. We sit with each other and talk. That's how we came up with Sister Code,
right?
So, anyway, the last few conversations we had, they're always short and sweet, but it was short and a little sour.
Yeah.
And I noticed it, and instead of talking to my friend, I called another friend. And I try not to talk to friends about friends, but it happens. But I realized in doing that, this is a friend I've never had to call another friend and ask about her ways. I'm like, damn, she that trail. So I told my friend, there's nothing wrong. I think something's wrong.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, she's got a lot on her plate. Yeah. And I told my friend, Angelica, she's going to come talk to us. She's good with communication, just as she is.
Absolutely.
And she says, well, talk to her.
And then you called me.
Yeah, she said, first she said, Agent, that doesn't even sound like Arielle at all.
Yeah.
You have to talk to her.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, and then I didn't even talk to you that day.
And then, but you know what? I almost called you that night.
That's okay.
Monday night, I had almost called you, but here's the thing about the quote-unquote strong friend.
Yeah.
It's like we take on everybody's problems and then save the world and
then go home with that weight on you.
Yeah.
And then you have your own weight, and that shit is so heavy.
Yes. And it was like, but I didn't know where to lay my shit down at because I was like, I got two people that I will hit up while I'm in crisis. And you're one of them. But the other one, her mother's been sick, so I'm like, I'm not putting that on her plate. And then it was you, and I was like, she got little kids, a new family, like I could not put that on her plate.
And let me tell y'all something for you, everybody listening. Yeah. People that truly love you can feel when something ain't right with you.
Absolutely.
You don't have to say anything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess you don't have to go to people with your problems. Some people can just feel it. But at times people reject that feeling. So don't be afraid to give your friends calls.
But the thing about it is, I think a lot of times we also forget in those moments, instead of me asking you, hey, how are you feeling right now? Can you handle some of what I'm going through? I just assumed you couldn't handle that shit. Yeah. I was just like,
but another thing though, sometimes I might be having a fucked up day, and one of my friends calling in. Look, one of my friends calling me to tell me what's wrong with her might make me realize my day ain't even that fucked up.
Right.
So sometimes people do need your blues, whether you believe so or not.
Oh.
Sometimes people need that.
Ooh, a revelation.
It's a revelation. Yeah, but go ahead, tell the story. So
I love
anyway,
that.
I call her. She's in Target.
Yeah, and I'm in Target. I'm not even sure where I'm going.
And I'm hating because I should have been in Target.
Yeah, but I was in Target to get gloves for my kid because I knew it was going to
She's
get
in Target
cold,
because
so.
Target's Target and we can't stay there.
I'm that part too because Target is Target is like heaven for earth.
Oh God. Hey, say it again. Y'all are
Target is heaven for earth. Okay, but anyway, so but it was like the most eye-opening thing because, like I said, I could not pinpoint what was wrong, but it's so many things that are right now in the very middle of changing, in the middle of challenging, in the middle of that spiritual part where it's ugly before it gets beautiful. Yes. You know, where you get when those awakenings
break down.
Yes, and we talk about the glow up, but we don't show what's happening in the middle.
Phase when you caved in and shit.
Bitch, I am there, okay? And it's been rough. It is. It's been rough these last couple months, but it's like, but I haven't taken the time to actually look at it and unpack it. I just been kind of still like
packing it on,
yeah,
that weight up.
Yeah, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna deal with it in a second, but I need to do blase, and then like it's that pressure that's on me to feel like I have to deliver because everybody is expecting of me to deliver because I've always delivered.
Right.
But
when you're that good, you gotta always be good. And that shit is a lot.
It's a lot. And I see how people, it's like, you know, we're always like, I don't understand how celebrities lose their mind because you got all this money.
Is required.
Or as AJ Johnson said, shout out to Jody Mama, more from me. No, more for me requires more from me.
Yeah, I love that.
You know? And so I'm kind of at that moment where it's like, I am packing more on, and instead of me taking care of myself in those moments where I don't have to pack, I just go to sleep.
Me too.
I just go to sleep.
Me too. I'm like, I need rest.
But I need to unpack my shit.
Yes.
I would be a whole lot more restful if I had already unpacked my shit.
Real shit. It's okay. You can unpack it. Whenever,
yeah.
You know, you're unpacking now.
And that's a beautiful thing. It's like, it's not that I don't know these things. I just sometimes forget.
Yeah, she just needed a reminder. And
welcome to humanity.
Yes. But knowing that it's okay to not be okay is what you taught me.
Yeah.
And knowing that sometimes you just need a reminder. You're not crazy because you're having a bad fucking day.
Yeah.
And sometimes you might not even be depressed.
Right.
It might be a bad fucking day. You might just need a friend, or everybody needs somebody. Even, I know it might sound crazy right now, but I don't give a damn if you're a complete stranger. You can literally inbox me. I'll make time to talk to you.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people
I've done
just
it
need...
over the last couple weeks.
Yeah,
you know?
but even that person needs somebody to be able to do that for too,
right.
Especially because we know it's possible.
Especially because we know it's possible. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with finding somebody to unload on, but also making sure they can handle your unload that day.
Yeah.
Ask them. Don't just assume that they can't. Mm-hmm. And that was like, that's a big deal.
Yeah,
that's a big deal. So anyway, what's your oh hell now for this week?
Okay, so my oh hell now for this week.
Mine is this government shutdown.
Yeah, I can't think about. In my mind, I'm like Kamala Harris. Isn't that her name? Kamala Harris.
That's our oh hell.
She's yeah. So that's all I can think about, and because all hell now is just how they're handling the government shutdown.
Yeah.
And then I read somewhere that they still have like 15,000 Mexicans.
Mm-hmm. Locked up.
I don't even want to say that out my mouth. That's so disgusting.
But I mean, at the same time, we still have to come back to the fact that our country is known for this since the dawn of this country.
It makes me feel
mistreating people who we feel are less.
It makes me feel
who they feel are less.
Right. It makes me feel very privileged because even as a black American woman, there's certain things that I can do freely that a lot of people can't.
Well, I think we all have to understand that. And Roxanne Gay is so wonderful. I read her book, The Bad Feminist, and that's what she broke down. It's like we all attribute privilege to white people.
But it ain't.
But everybody has a specific privilege that somebody else doesn't, and we still have to recognize that privilege. Mm-hmm. Like I had access to educational things that I know somebody that looks just like me didn't have access to. Right. That is a privilege. Right. So I don't get to look my nose down at them when they don't read on the same level as I do.
Right, or speak with the same vocabulary.
Exactly.
Because and it's so that makes me think about that time when I was talking about Cardi B. And somebody said they hate to see her interviews because
that was me.
She don't speak well, and I said,
"Bitch, I said it.
It was this.
Go ahead, call it what it is. It was me."
She just said I hate her interviews because she don't her English sucks basically.
Well, no, I it's not so much that I hate her interviews. I think I hate to see her IG videos because it's like, bitch, what the fuck are you saying? Like,
yeah, but then I'm like, well, English is her second language, and she was like, what? Tell me what she said.
And I was like, oh shit, well that changed everything because at that point, like, think if I
we can't even speak Spanish, period.
Bitch, I took 4 years of Spanish, and I am still awful, terrible, no good, very bad.
Sound saying, se habla español,
yeah,
mucho gusto, whatever the fuck. Uno, dos,
bitch, if I roll on somebody right now, it's like, come on, stay out. They're gonna be like, oh, okay.
Right, get your little stupid ass.
Exactly, exactly. So, and that's the thing. It's like we are not aware sometimes of our privileges. We really are not aware of that shit. And not to mention, it's like sometimes, especially in this culture, we always like, oh, people get bent out of shape over nothing. But remember, like, you have a privilege not to be out of shape, not to be bent out of shape for that subject. So acknowledge that and keep it pushing. Because and I hate when there are people that I interact with all the time. They're like, people just get worked up and love to be offended, and it's like, it's not so much people love to be offended. Right.
If I don't correct you, you'll think there's nothing wrong.
There's
nothing
I have to
wrong.
Speak up. But that's the propaganda that's pushed forward to continue to take away the validation of, you did some fuck shit and I'm calling you on it.
Oh shit.
Like, I mean, we don't like to face that.
A lot of people don't like to face fuck shit because they have to do something about it. So if I pretend there is no fuck shit, I have to do nothing.
And sometimes there are things that we build up. What do they call them? It's like when you drink instead of dealing with your shit.
Oh, I tried to, Cranes in the Sky.
No, not Cranes in the Sky. But I'm talking about yeah.
Addictions. No, not necessarily addictions.
Well, just the shit that we use to protect ourselves instead of dealing with our
defense
problems. Defense mechanisms. That's where I was going with this. Anyway, when some of our defense mechanisms are actually just blockers to our next level.
Yeah. You're
not defending yourself anymore, sis. Now you hindering yourself.
Yeah, I just noticed sis got the bracelets back on. Okay.
If you knew me like back in early 2000, 2009, you knew I wore like 172 bracelets up my arm.
That's right. She made me want to be more girly.
Yes, that was my thing.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to just plug that in there. But yeah, so anyway, Kamala, let's talk about her.
I love the idea of her running for president. I love the idea of her running for president because here's the thing, and let me say it out loud. Yes, because she is a woman. Yes, because she is a black woman. And also because of her policies.
Heard that shit.
I get to say that I'm going to vote for her because she's a black woman.
At this moment on
now, if she do some fuck shit, then I'm going to be like, no, fam, I cannot support you.
Sis, don't make us look like that. That's exactly. No, but I'm for it. Whatever. We just need to get.
But I just still feel like there is still one of those things where just because you are a black woman, like if I started to read some of her policies and I didn't agree with them,
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm not gonna vote for her. Just like I wouldn't vote for a white woman or a white man just because they are
not Democrat. Right.
Child. Don't even talk to me about sis kitten heels because
Sister Kitten Heels.
Oh my god.
You silly. Okay.
Oh my god. We had honeycomb over at sis kitten heels and we were just America.
Just done. We were done.
America.
So anyway. I saw a sign that said Obama come back, the babysitter's being weird.
I'm reading Michelle Obama's book, Becoming, and I wish she would just tell her husband, please come back.
Right.
It's so sad that you please come back. So anyway.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
I'm going to do my research, though, because a few minutes after I saw that Kamala, I love her name, Kamala, was running, I saw some people say, oh, sis got some dirt too, and people defending her dirt. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she's not perfect. Let me find out. Let me find out she's not perfect. How dare we put an imperfect motherfucker
all have
in the president's
in our closet?
No, that's my sarcasm, because how fucked up the president is now.
Oh, okay.
Ain't shit you can tell me about it.
Right, hello.
Oh, Kamala did.
Now let's be A1. Okay, you know, if what she turns out to be is a skin folk versus a can folk. And when I say skin folk, what I'm talking about is you look like us, but you know, more like an Uncle Tom. Then no, since you don't have my vote.
Sorry.
Okay, you just don't.
So we have to do our research, and you guys too. And if you
you're not required to vote for her because she is a black woman. But that is one of the boxes that I checked when I was like, she got my vote.
I mean, she looks like us. So anybody who's listening is like, oh, that's so stupid. She looks like me. We want dogs that look like us.
I feel like somebody who looks like me will advocate.
But that's
me.
why
now, granted, Harriet Tubman.
But that's why the white man's been the president the last 50 years.
Listen,
50 years. Shit, 50
Harriet Tubman left some people behind. Their ancestors still exist. Okay, their descendants, they exist.
Good point.
They are our
They got
skin
that pulse in their blood.
Yes!
And I don't even use that word. I'm just saying.
They're the ones that we don't want to march with us.
Sorry, sis.
That we want you to be
on
on the
you know,
if you don't mind.
Just go get some water. You can get us some more.
Lil Wayne is a descendant of those slaves that got left behind.
No, Lil Wayne is a product of drug and...
No. He's a descendant of those slaves that got left behind.
This... Word.
Travis Scott is a descendant of those slaves that got left behind.
Definitely. And Kylie's a light-skinned woman. In other news. I went to
you know what?
And that is one light-skinned woman. She's marketing off of being a light-skinned woman.
I cannot stand.
And I'm just trying to ignore it. I've been trying to say shit, but as a beauty, I do makeup all the time, and I have to match skin colors and shit, and I have to line people's lips, and I see people's features, and I admire people's features, and I stay away from
whole
Ulta.
Damn family.
I stay away from Ulta because it's a lot.
Yeah.
I walk in Ulta to return some perfume. And guess what? There's this light-skinned girl posted real big, but it says Kylie right next. It's Kylie.
Listen, first of all, what we gonna stop doing in 2019 is inviting bitches to the barbecue just because they said a woke thing. And the next thing you know, they're coming to the barbecue with their significant other who's probably a goddamn grand wizard. We're not doing this anymore, okay? You're not invited to the barbecue just because you said a woke thing, okay? No. We ain't doing it no more.
Right, especially when the woke shit is right here. We can copy paste that shit all day too.
Bitch, we gonna get TSA and we gonna actually pay them though. Not like the government. We gonna actually pay them to post them at the front of the barbecue and everybody can't come in no more.
Nah.
All right? No.
You're so silly.
Fuck that shit.
Oh, I got an oh hell yes moment.
And then we be like, and she black. No, that's still a white woman. She might just be one of our allies, but that is still a goddamn white woman.
And I said church.
Girl, I'm tired.
In other news, there's a Bad Boys 3.
Oh yeah, I did see that. There's also like a Men in Black 4, which looks like it's gonna be trash, but don't.
This nigga here.
I'm just saying.
I'm so sick of
like there is no Will Smith in this new band. There's like Tessa Thomas and some white dude.
Trash.
I mean, I love Tessa. Please don't get it twisted. I love me some Tessa.
Speaking of Tessa, I have this theory. Are her and Janelle Monáe dating?
They haven't confirmed,
but
I think that they are.
I think that they are. Video.
I'm not mad at them.
Me neither. They're both gorgeous.
Get your life.
Do it.
Get your life.
I'm just saying.
Sis.
I liked whenever she made her little announcement that she's gay. Erykah Badu was
No, she didn't say she was gay. She said she was pansexual.
What's that mean?
Which means that she is not married to any sexuality.
Who cares what you call it? If you like the same sex, you like the same sex. You're gay. You're happy.
But she's just saying like she likes the same sex. She likes the opposite sex. She likes asexual people. Like there are so many definitions that
she just loves people.
Yes.
You know what's funny about that?
And I think Alicia Keys said something like that at some point in her night.
Yeah, I was about to say the funny thing about that.
Sternberg
listen,
also
these people who
don't define
and don't get mad at me, but I'm just saying they may have like a couple, 1 or 2, maybe 5 relationships their whole life and never experienced anything other than a man or a woman.
Yeah.
You feel me? But say, hey, I'm open to everything. I think that's just saying I don't discriminate. I don't have anything against anybody.
Right.
I
I'm willing to be out here in these streets.
I just love.
Like whoever ends up being my soulmate, that's who ends up being my soulmate.
I just love.
And I'm not gonna water it down to become one person.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's good for you, sis. I tried to be a lesbian one time and it did not work out for me.
Tried?
I was in college. You know everybody experiments in college.
No, I've never tried to.
In my defense, I did not know.
Get on my nerves.
I did not know she was a girl when I found out she was a girl.
You was just trying to go along.
I was drunk. There was a lot of dark liquor involved in this story. Okay. It was a dark room, dark liquor.
Shit happens.
And she smelled like a boy.
Yes.
And she was dressed like a boy.
Smelled good, and he could dress. Hey, Dad.
Yes. Hey, Zed. And then we get back to the room, and she's like, "Let me go get my dick out the car." And I was like, "Whoa!"
I was like, "What? For real? Let me go get my dick out the car."
I was like,
"Her dick was in the car."
The dick was in the car.
It wasn't in the drawer. So she tried.
No, we were in my dorm, and she was like, "It's in the car," and I was kind of drunk at the time, so
she brought her dick with her.
It took me a second.
She brought her dick with her in the car, just in case she needed to get.
Right. It took me a second to wrap my mind around the fact that, because I was like, they come off. I never would have thought they came off. Oh. This some catfish little bow wow shit.
I ain't mad about her having that strap on. It's called a strap on. Okay?
That was the last time, and then
both ways.
There is nothing in my existence that allows me to be a lesbian.
My thing that's so funny about this shit is that she had it in the car.
That she had it in the car.
You nasty. You let shit all on the go and shit. You nasty. I know niggas take the air when they go and shit, but you nasty.
But like yours was in a carrying case, sis.
You real nasty, bitch. I hope you put a lot of soap and water on that thing, sis.
That was the first and last time, and I was like,
That's
I am
funny.
good on
Well,
that.
I knew I could be lesbian because I sometimes I get upset.
Mm-hmm.
And what keeps me from knocking a nigga out is that I could see he could beat my motherfucking ass, right? So if
Okay.
this is pretty chick and she done cheated or whatever you beat a bitch up for, I'm gonna beat her ass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch a charge.
Yeah.
Leave them hoes alone.
And now we're here.
I mean, hey, pussy, I don't want to. You have to eat cat. I'm not eating cat.
Oh God, no! Oh God, see that? No.
I'm sorry that we went there, but shit, y'all want to talk about it? I can't.
To each his own, and
you know,
my preference is to put a penis in the mouth over a vagina.
Right, but another thing too, though, I read a long time ago when I was a kid that it's normal to be attracted to the same sex. You don't have to act on it. But I've had a conversation with a 19-year-old girl. She was telling me she thinks she wants a girlfriend. I'm like, well, get your girlfriend, you know.
Yeah.
And she's like, she's like, I didn't tell too many people this, but I see girls and I think they fine. Like, I think you so fine. I said, I think you so fine too, but I don't want a girlfriend. We don't have to fuck because I think you so fine. You know how many men you'll be attracted to, but you're not gonna be.
Yeah, but I don't actually want to be with.
And she did mind blown. She thought something was wrong with her.
Yeah.
So can you imagine how many people out here gay because they thought,
or because somebody told them at some point in their life, like you act gay, so you would just figure you might as well
or you're
be
quiet,
gay.
you might as well be gay.
Like I don't actually know like the breakdown of it, and so this might be
Let's get some gay people to come talk to us.
ignorant ass. I feel that. Yeah, because this might be the most ignorant ass conversation that we have had since we started this podcast. I don't know because I don't know shit.
All right, so blame it on us trying to come in here and keep it real with y'all.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. We decided we were gonna talk a little bit about politics, but we was gonna just talk. We was gonna really just be real about shit because we get the most feedback. Yeah. People want to hear real
when we do
shit.
some raw ass shit.
So we love gay, LGBT, all of them in the letters. Nothing against everybody. To each his own. That's always been my mind. I don't give a damn who you fucking long drink.
Here's my thing.
You ain't trying to follow mine.
Here's my thing. And we oftentimes sit and talk about whether or not we agree with that.
No, I'm not saying whether I agree. It's my preference and your preference.
First of all, it doesn't matter if I agree or not. Did I treat you fairly?
Fairly, yeah.
Did I show you love?
That's it. Bottom line.
Did I mistreat you? Now, if I mistreated you, now this is the problem. But who the fuck cares if I agree or not? I ain't gotta sleep in that bed and I ain't gotta wake up in it either. Just like you ain't gotta sleep in mine and wake up in mine. Who the fuck cares if I don't agree? Okay? But am I mistreating you? And that's where the problem comes in.
Yeah, if you're mistreating people because you know they don't prefer what you would or vice versa, whatever, that's not right.
Now you a problem.
I mean, you're a problem mistreating people, period. There's no reason to mistreat anybody unless they're
for any motherfucker
they mistreat you. Bottom line.
No, there's no reason to mistreat anybody because at the end of the day,
gay, straight, orange, green, black.
When we do some fuck shit, God is not listening to. Well, I only did it to her because she did blase, and me. He can be like, okay, fam.
Man, what you say? I'm telling you, my karma keeps me from treating a lot of people how they treat me. Like, I don't want it to come back on me that I was mean or hurt somebody. So I just don't do it because it just. Why? Well, now I don't do it because of that, because I'm more mature. But but I used to be angry. I used to fight all the time. Be ready to pop off square with a bitch. And I had to learn her issue with me is probably it has nothing to fucking do with me. So don't allow myself to wallow in that shit. If I was to, feed into that shit, I would end up dealing with the consequences. It took me to the youth center. I never made it to jail. Never want to.
Right.
Anyway, treat people how you want to be treated. Yeah, that's what shit.
Like
I did.
It
was a little west side. I live in West Mobile. Not a gangster. You better not tell nobody. Y'all better not tell nobody I'm really a gangster.
I feel like that is the perfect space to just cut this off.
We can do that. Until next week. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with your girl. Yeah.
Well, thank you for listening to this week's episode of Sister Code. You can find us on that free iHeartRadio app, iTunes, and YouTube. Just search Sister Code.
Yeah, and we're there.
It's 2 words now.
2 words. Sister Code.
Also, remember to subscribe to our other local podcast, Great Morning Pals.
Great. You got to say it with enthusiasm.
Great Morning Pals. Business Awareness Thursdays with Lush Consulting firm. And, of course, Sister Code. And if you subscribe to all 3, February 13th, you could be the winner of a really, really dope brow kit from Zubaida Natural Beauty. a class from Gemini Studios, and a gift certificate for Bedroom Candy. Why can't I talk today?
I mean, we've been going. This is raw shit, real rap raw. Y'all. I'm in gangsta mode now. Okay. So we've been going hard.
Oh God.
That's why you can't talk. We just been going straight.
Just
Raw. No
subscribe.
edit. No, for real, y'all. Please. Okay.
Yeah. Just subscribe to those.
Until next time.
I'm Ariel from the new 107.3 The Beat,
And I'm A to Z.
and we out.
Okay.
Bye, Cameron.
Adios. Mis amor. My love. That's Spanish, bitch. Yes.
I thought it was French. No.
It's mi amor. I don't know, but